Hey Patreons and friends, welcome to our next video where we're going to go over the 2-5-1, one of my top favorite chord progressions. So the 2-5-1 is going to start on the 1, in this case will be B flat, the 2, which is a minor chord, the 5, which is a major chord, back to the 1, 2, 5, 1. Now a popular version of this is the 1, 6, 2, 5, 1, which is in a lot of hits. But in jazz, we use these 2-5s a little more loosely. So on the 2 chord, we'll put a 7 on it, or even a 9. Then when we get to the 2-5, we'll make the 5 dominant with a 9, or just a dominant, or a dominant 13, or a dominant flat 9. So this is super jazzy, so you go, super cool sounding. Now what's great about 2-5s is they're great passing chords to get to any chord. So we'll go 1 to 4, but instead we'll 2-5 to the 4. So we'll go 1, and then the 2 of the 4, which would be F minor, gets us to the 4 chord. Then we want to get to the 2 chord, so we'll do another 2-5 to the 2, another 5 to the 1. So with the 2-5 motion, it's always going to go. The 2 is always going to be minor, the 5 is always going to be some kind of dominant, and the 2 to 5 is just a fourth. So C to F, or from F to B flat, or from E flat to A flat, D flat, G flat, C to F to the 1. Now let's check out all the popular artists who have used this chord progression. And the first, biggest sample is by Jeff Lorber's Rain Dance. This song is so cool and so littered with 2-5s that it's been sampled by Lil' Kim for Crush.
Yo, I be buying B's, so all my girls be eyeing C's. Coming backstage, dying to get pleased. You got me.
It's been sampled by The Far Side, Something That Means Something.
Gotta keep something that means something, something that means something, something that means something.
And it's even been sampled by Ja Rule.
My queen, British cuts look clean. On that finger next to the finger, you flip that, me and there's no in between.
So let's check out why Jeff Lorber's 2-5s are so cool. So these are in the key of G minor. And now he's going to 2-5 to the 6th chord, which is E flat. So 1. There's our motion to the 6th. So what's so cool about this, he does a G minor, and then the 2-5, the 2 minor, he's going to put an 11 on it. And we went over these 11th chords in my other video, where it's just an F minor with an E flat on top. So now what's cool is instead of just going to a regular dominant, he's going to make that dominant chord with a 13 and a flat 9. So the movement is. And now we need to get back to G, so we're going to 2-5. So we go to the 2, but since we're in G minor, the 2 chord has the flat 5th. And then the 5 chord, instead of just a normal 5, he's going to do a sharp 9, extra hip to the 1. How great is that chord progression? All right, now let's check out the other great artist to use the 2-5-1. It's none other than the Isley Brothers, Between the Sheets. Now this song has been sampled by Biggie.
Straight up, honey, really, I'm asking. Most of these fellas think they be macking, but they be acting. Who they attracting with
It's been sampled by Da Brat, Nas, and The Game. And there's a reason why this chord progression just makes so many hits. So let's check it out. The 1, and then a little subdominant to the 3 chord, and then 2-5, 1, to the 3, 2, 5. But now instead of going to the 1, they want to get us to A minor. So the way to 2, 5 to A minor is B, E, A. So after this one, they're going to fake us out to a B, E, A minor, 2, 5, B, to the E, to the A. Now that's just a 2, 5, the B, diminished 7, the E flat 9, to the A. And then turn around. 1 to this chord right here is so cool. So let's talk about that chord real quick. The 1 to this E dominant here, this is really a sub 5 of the 3. So it's the 7th note of the scale. So it's like a 7 dominant, but which is also the subdominant of the 3 chord. So what a great way to get to the 3 chord. So 3, then 2, 5, 1, sub 5 of 3, then 2, 5. Now we're going to mess with this resolution and take us to A minor, 2, 5 to A minor, 2, 5 flat 9, A minor. And then hit him with the riff. Some great chords right there. So I want to throw in an honorable mention here for another chord progression that uses that sub 5 of 3 and a 2, 5. And that's the great Bobby Caldwell, who was sampled by Tupac.
I came back to let you know, got a thing for you, and I can't let it go.
So what Bobby Caldwell does here is the 1 chord to this 7 dominant, sharp 9, sharp 5, which is the subdominant of the 3. So that's just going to take us right to the 3 chord. And then here we're going to 2, 5. Then back to the 1 chord. I came here to let you know, got a thing for love. So that D, D flat, 2, 5. And what's so cool about this 2, 5, 2, 5 minor, and then all you have to do is take this E, bring it down to D sharp, and then put a B in the bass. What a great chord progression. Let's go over the king of the 2-5-1, and that is none other than Stevie Wonder. First song is Sir Duke. To the 4, 2, 5, 1. 4, 2, 5, 1. Now the other great Stevie Wonder song that uses 2 5s is Isn't She Lovely? So that's an E. That's our 2, 5 to the B. Now what's great about this 2, 5 is you could either go C sharp minor 9, and then all you have to do is move this B down to the 3rd, and then you get this great 13, and then you go to the B. But of course Stevie Wonder, when he goes to the B, he does a hybrid chord, which is B over A, and we will go over hybrid chords in the next video because these are also some of my favorite chords. And then to the 1. And then we're going to do another 2, 5 when we get to the bridge. So right now, so we go to the 4 chord, and then we go to this 3 dominant chord, which is really just a subdominant of the 6. And then we're going to go, but from this 2 minor to the 5. All right, now we're going to go over my favorite chord progression ever, and of course it uses the 2-5-1. This is none other than the Jacksons' I Want You Back, written by Alphonso Fons Mizell. So check it out. And how are you going to end this chord progression? But of course with a 2-5-1. So I hope you guys dig it, and I hope you guys see why 2-5-1s are some of the greatest chords to use, and everybody needs to use these in a couple of their hit songs, and you're guaranteed to have a smash. All right, see you next time. Thanks. Peace.